morning. My name is Jessica Day Watkins. I'm an assistant clinical professor at Drexel University. I come here today from the bathroom where we'll be talking about toilet training. So the first step to successful toilet training is to collect the materials that you'll need to be successful. First off, the child-sized toilet. Here's one example. Alternatively, you could also put a toilet seat on top of the regular toilet. If you do choose to go that route, make sure you have a stool that you can put in front of the toilet so the child can easily get up onto the potty, and also rest their feet while they're using the potty. It'll be a lot easier to pee and poop when they can rest their feet rather than letting their feet dangle. Other materials to keep on hand are something to reward with. So think about a snack, or maybe it's a video that your child loves to watch. You're gonna hold on to that all day long, keep it in the bathroom. They don't get to have that special treat at any other time of day. It's only available when they pee or poop on the potty. And that's really the key to success. That's going to motivate the child to do this new behavior that they otherwise haven't picked up. Because remember, we're thinking about diapers today. These things are thick, they can absorb a lot of water. So that your child isn't feeling that discomfort in their diaper that back in the day, maybe if your child was wearing an early version of Pampers or a cloth diaper, those were uncomfortable. They didn't absorb as well. Diapers today absorb a lot, so our kids don't feel the discomfort of being wet, which is that's something that incentivizes them, the wetness, to come and use the potty. So with that out the window, our other alternative is to reward the behavior, okay? So initially, you're gonna reward the behavior every single time your son or daughter pees or poops on the potty, okay? We wanna create a positive association with coming into the bathroom, peeing, and getting that treat. Over time, you can gradually fade it out. Stop giving the treat every single time, okay? And eventually, you'll cut it out altogether. Another material you're gonna need is some sort of timer. You can just use your phone. You're gonna use this to create some kind of schedule which reminds you and your child to come into the bathroom frequently. And then the last material you'll need is lots of drinking water, juice, milk, formula, whatever your child likes to drink these days. Keep giving it to them all day long. We want to fill up that bladder so that they have a reason to go into the bathroom, right? Because we want to catch them accidentally going to the potty. That's how we get started. So we talked about the materials you'll need in the bathroom. Now let's talk about a schedule and routine you're going to set up. Initially, you're going to come to the bathroom very, very frequently. Every 15 to 30 minutes, you want to set the timer to go off every 15 to 30 minutes to remind you to bring your child into the bathroom and ask them to try the potty, okay? And by going that frequently with a very full bladder, eventually they're going to accidentally pee or poop in the potty, especially if we're talking about pee. So continue that schedule. Gradually, as they're successful going to the potty, you can stretch out that schedule so that you come every 30 minutes, every 60 minutes. And then gradually in time, you can drop the schedule completely and just make it a part of the regular routine. So if your kid's in childcare, follow the daycare's routine. Many daycares toilet train children by setting times in the day when we always use the potty. So before we go outside, before we go down for a nap, before you leave the house to get in the car, right? We want to create these times of day and make associations with going to the potty, okay? So when I'm about to leave the house, I remember that I always use the potty before I leave, okay? So we talked about the materials you'll need. One other material that I neglected to mention before that can help with accidents, consider using doggy pee pads. You can stick those under the slipcover of the couch, and that can protect your furniture while you're toilet training. I know a lot of families are frustrated when it seems like the furniture is getting peed on a lot. So there's one little tip about how you might protect your furniture. Okay, so we talked about materials, schedule and routine. We're always going to make it really easy. We talked about creating positive associations with the toilet. Remember too, as you're creating that schedule, as much as possible, try to avoid interrupting a preferred activity in order to come to the bathroom. That's going to work against us. So that if that continues to happen, so say your child is in the middle of watching a preferred show or playing with a really preferred toy, and you stop that activity in order to come to the potty, that may create a negative association with going to the potty, and it's going to be harder to get your child to come to the bathroom. Okay, so some other quick notes. Let's say your child is responding very well to coming to the bathroom on a schedule, but you can't get them to spontaneously decide to go to the potty. You feel like you're always nagging them and reminding them. So shift your rewards from scheduled trips to the potty to spontaneously choosing to go to the potty, right? So you no longer deliver treats when you remind your child to come to the bathroom. Instead, it's all about when they spontaneously decide they want to go. Or let's say you're having a hard time getting your child to use the toilet before they leave the house. Shift all your rewards onto that activity. So when you use the potty, when mommy asks, you can get a big snack, okay? So to summarize, we talked about making sure you have all the materials necessary for potty training in all the bathrooms of your house. Make it really easy for your child to get there quickly, get to the bathroom quickly so they'll be successful. Identify a preferred item that'll be given every time they use the potty. Try to make a schedule and a routine so that toilet training is easy to manage. And finally, forgive yourself. There could be accidents along the way. If that happens, it's a natural part of the process. Just shake it off, reset, and begin again, especially if there are going to be big transitions coming for your family, whether it's a child going to school or a parent going back to work. These are times when kids could have more accidents, but it's okay. It's all part of the process. Just start again from the beginning, and you'll likely get back to successful toileting in a short amount of time. So with that, I wish you luck. I hope you enjoy the carnival. Thank you again to our friends at St. Chris, and good luck.